Well, it's time to get into the thick of the action. It is time to ensure that they fight for what is left of the dignity. It is time to ensure that they fight for the beauty of the CAF Confederation Cup. From supposedly being a team meant for staff of a company to playing on the second biggest club football stage in Africa. For a second time in its history, Kwara United fight out in the CAF Confederation Cup against a first-time opponent who have traveled some 950 kilometers to Nigeria. Wasiu Jimo brings it under control. Kabir. Paul Sampson. Wasiu wants to have a crack from distance. He did get a good power on the full bounce. Oh, he's got it to the back of the net. And that's the first goal. He's going to wheel away in celebration. Paul Sampson. Kwara United elated. The first goal of the game very early. And that is how they want to start their CAF Confederation Cup journey in this competition in 2022. So lets him recover. Goes to Chisom Samuel. Chisom cross into the box. Across the face of goal, nobody to apply the finishing touch. Samson Paul picks up the loose ball, drifts in field, gets past his man and strikes for goal from distance. The referee a signal for a penalty. It's ricochet off the arm of the defender, and it's going quickly from bad to worse. Wasiu up against Omar Halidu. Jimo. A goalkeeper gets it the right way, but he finds a way to the back of the net. Wasiu Jimo has put Kwara United 2 goals up. Here's Duanes, beautiful attacking. He finds a man on the far right hand side. He's got space to strike for goal. Gata to Chisom. The pass is very short. The defending, but Kabir Balogun with a strike from distance. The goalkeeper only able to palm it away because he was drifting. Abdulaziz did say that losing 2 of his strikers who were going to be the big striker now. Wasiu Jimo is given a big set opportunity, gifted a chance, and that's the second goal of the game. Wasiu Jimo, you should be giving him the seal celebration, but he has his. That's the sound. Let me hear my name. Wasiu Jimo buries it. It's the third goal for Kwara United. 5 minutes from halftime. And here we go, another 45 minutes. He's nursery now, finds Paul Sampson in space on the right hand side. He's got Wasiu Jimo on the other side. But Paul Sampson drifts in field. A lovely touch and even a good strike. On the follow-up, amazing hit. Issa Gata just denied by the goalkeeper. Jide Fatoku, a lovely pass in field to Murila. Wow, his chance, he drifts into the box. A big hand from the goalkeeper. Ebami Jr. looking to release Daniel Barnabas, and the flag stays down. Barnabas just couldn't find Issa Gata in the box. Good defending, United. Kabiru swings one, the goalkeeper gets a good hand to it and almost puts it into the back of the net. To Fatoku. Gata calls for it on the far left. He does get the ball. He's got Barnabas running into the box, but finds Ayobami Jr. on the corner. Was the right idea, but the execution was just not right. Hafiz. It's full time at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena. The first leg of the preliminary rounds of the CAF Confederation Cup. Kwara United 3, AS Douanes 0. In history, it is boys against men. But in football today, it is boys against boys. The Harmony Boys, united as one, face the most uphill task of their history. Welcoming the Orange Boys, champions extraordinaire. But with a contrasting start to the All-League season, a lot is at stake today. Pride, glory, fear of humiliation, and a place in the final qualifying round of the competition. It's all to play for today, and business as usual for both sides. It is Kwara United against RS Berkane, and my name is Samuel Bamshebi on commentaries describing the game for you and all the analysis. Welcome to the second qualifying round of the CAF Confederation Cup today. Reaching you from the Mobolaji Johnson Arena here in Lagos. It is Kwara United against RS Berkane, the defending champions of the CAF Confederation Cup and the champions of Africa. Our match officials for today are all from Benin Republic. The center referee, Jindo Louis Hagnadande. The assistant referee, one, Eric Ayimavo Ulrich. Assistant referee, two, Bemasien and Narcis Kutun. And the fourth official is Adisa Rafiul Ligali. The match commissioner, Sekou Kone from Liberia, is in charge of this game. Well, all the pre-match formalities are ongoing. The referees are getting set to kickstart this encounter right on time. Very interesting fixture we've got for you here from the Mobolaji Johnson Arena, the MJ Arena in Lagos, Nigeria. The Kwara United in traditional yellow and green jerseys, and RS Berkane in their white and orange jerseys. They call them the Les Oranges. It's the Orange Boys, all the way from Morocco. Very interesting and very, very tough fixture we've got for you, Richie, from Lagos. And the home side will go all the way to their supporters club to greet those who have made their way down to support them today. We'll bring to you the match lineups of the two sides here today. For Kwara United, the home side are sporting a 4-3-3 formation. In goal is Adewale Adeyinka, Ayodeji Bamdele and Abiodun Adebayo are in the center of defense. At the left side of the defense is Muritala Lawal and Kabir Balogun on the right-hand side. El trio in the midfield is Isa Gata, Jide Fatokun, and hinged on Hafiz Nosiru. And the attack is Samsi Paul on the left, Chisholm Samuel on the right, and leading the attack is the man that got him a brace against AS Douanes in the previous qualifying round. It's Wasiu Jimo, Taku as it's most popularly called. For the visiting side today, it's Hamza Hamani in goal, Isofu Dayo, Hamza Regragyu, Abdul Karim Badi, Mamadou Kamara, Bakir Al-Hali, Mehdi Hubila, Adam Ba, Sheikh Utara, Abdul Wahid Hasti, and Hamza El Mosai. The manager of the side, Abdabak Ben Chika, has made himself a couple of changes, about 4 changes from the side that faced Wydad Athletic Club in the Botola League One just a couple of days back. The side that actually lost 2-0 in the league. And the man in the center just crossing his T's and dotting his I's, Jindo Louis Hagnandande, and ready to go for match action here today. Seem to have been out very early before the game. In good time to get the way on the way here at Lagos. Adamaba is the man who's going to be leading the line for Berkane today. And there's just a couple of changes, players that have been relegated to the bench. Chedrak Muzungu, Yassin Elbiri, as well as Yusuf Al-Fali, all back to the bench for RS Berkane today. first meeting between these two sides in CAF Confederations Cup. It's the first meeting between these two sides in history, and you can tell why. That's because Kwara United have not played so much on the continent. It's only their second time participating in the Confederations Cup, and their third time playing in CAF organized competition. Urging seconds and minutes closer to kickoff. A very, very important fixture. Who takes a foot in front, who takes himself a step forward before the reverse fixture in 7 days' time. And you are watching us live from wherever you're watching us live, Kwara United TV, Kwara TV, all the way from Ilori. Please ensure that you let us know how the game is going on the broadcast. I'd like to get your interaction as well as the game gets underway very soon. Kickoff on the way here at the Mobalaj Johnson Arena. Kwara United get us on the way. We're playing from left to right in the yellow and green jerseys. And right to left is RS Berkane in the white and orange jerseys. Wasiu Jimo the first to go in front, throwing to Kwara United. Back in possession, Kwara United. The first free kick of the game, Bamdele is brought down. And Kwara United will have a chance just from the center of the midfield. Just a little past the center line. The free kick is taken direct to go, it's cleared out from the defense. Afiz Nasiru takes it out wide to Chisom Samuel. It's crowded out by two white jerseys. Looking to clear their lines now. And they bump it forward, looking to find the big bar. And Bar gets the ball down on his feet. Ayodeji Bamdele to get the ball out for a throw into Berkane. It's really very early at the moment to call anything between these two sides. Free kick to Berkane. The referee just having to calm things down at the moment. Kabir Balogun getting the first talking to from the referee. Mehdi Ubila is the man who was fouled. And free kick, Hamza Regragu to take. the North Africans are a very tricky opponent when it comes to CAF Confederation Cup fixture. They are one of the best sides in the competition. The first corner of the game will go the way of the North African opponent, RS Berkane. RS Berkane are one of the most successful sides when it comes to CAF Confederation Cup. And aside from CAFCC of Tunisia and ES Sahel of Tunisia, who have won the competition 3 times and 2 times, RS Berkane have also won the competition twice. And so this is one of the most feared opponents in the competition. Defending champions as well, I should mention. RS Berkane did defeat Orlando Pirates in the finals of the CAF Confederations Cup in 2021 back in, well, here in Nigeria at the Nest of Champions in Uyo. They ended 1-1 after extra time. The first goal scored by Yusuf El Hafali, who is not in the team for today. And then the equalizer from Orlando Pirates before winning it on penalties 5-4. They did go ahead to defeat the CAF Champions League champions, Wydad Athletic Club. They are neighboring side in Morocco. Wasiu Jima pass forward. Bamdele comes in the midfield now. Kabiru Balogun. Chisum. Back to Kabiru. Header by El Moudi. And cleared out forward, looking to find Bar. Brings it down very well. Now brought down, definitely a free kick. Just look to get his body in front of the player there. Went down. Good call from the referee. Regragu goes all the way back to goalkeeper Hamiani. He takes his time, gets the ball cleared out. Brought down the chest. Samson Paul retrieves possession now. Wasiu Chisum. Nasiru. Issa Gata is caught out by a man who was watching him very sternly. Abdul Karim Badi. Kwara United defeated AS Douanes of Niger 3-0 here weeks back in the first qualifying rounds, and went all the way to Niger. Played a goalless draw to find themselves here. Berkane are playing here by virtue of winning the competition last time out. And so still one more stage to go for these two sides. They get to play teams that drop out of the CAF Champions League in the next qualifying rounds. A free kick to Berkane. El Halali to take. He's got a couple of white shirts to aim at in the box. The cross is good. A header from Hafiz gets it out for a corner kick once again. But they've got height, RS Berkane. They've got tall players. And one of the places they will look to trouble Kwara United is the set pieces and the balls in the air. They do need to be wary of that, Kwara United. The defensive pairing of Adeji Bamdele have got this one to defend. The cross comes in, and that's the first goal of the game. We did say it was going to be the set pieces that will cause them trouble. And it has brought about the first goal of the game. Check Otara. And RS Berkane are quickly in front in the first 10 minutes of the game. Well, that's the first trouble that they've really faced, and that's the first time they've crumbled as well. RS Berkane are the defending champions. You need to defend properly, and the set pieces with the tall players that they've got. He rose highest, Check Otara, and that header was really nothing Adewale could do about it and go. And the coach is already furious as Aziz Mohammed. He's got 2 players warming up on the touchline already. His early stages, no need to panic. But the champions of Africa are in front already. The play restarted. Abiodun. Still in possession. Abiodun finds Wasiu Jimo. Chisom decides to have a crack himself. Not going to trap the goalkeeper from there. Well, RS Berkane are not having one of the best seasons, the best start to their season in the Botola League One. They've played 4 games and still only managed a point. Unable to pick up wins so far in the season. All 4 games this season, they lost twice at home. They've only picked up 1 point. They came against a team that are also in the second round of this competition and also played against a Nigerian side to seal the qualification. AS FAR defeated Remo Stars in Ekene 1-0 after a 1-0 draw in Morocco. And so far, Berkane have lost to Agidi at home, played a draw against SFAR. They've also gone ahead to defeat Wydad Athletic Club in the Super Cup and lost to Safi back in the league, and then lost to Athletic Club in the league. And that was just before coming to Lagos. But they did fly into Lagos on a private jet alongside their counterpart, Wydad Athletic Club, just after losing to them. And both of them arrived Lagos 2 days ago before Athletic Club continued your journey to Port Harcourt to face Rivers United in the CAF Champions League. Not the best results at home, but they are grinding out the result here at the moment. And the lead by a goal to nil as we enter the first quarter of the game. Now they come forward once again. That's the goal scorer, Czech Otara. Goes all the way back to Hamza. He keeps possession. Hamza, Otara, lovely touch out wide to Abdul Wahid. He runs into the box. And he required a tackle from Ayodeji Bamdele to put it out for another corner kick. And you're threatening every time they come forward, Berkane. It's another corner kick to Berkane. Bar. It takes it long. His keeper there to clear out for Kwara United. Jide Fatoku loses possession. Dio, and a big chance for a second goal. He just drags his effort wide. Dio Usufu was gifted a very big opportunity inside the box and only able to drag his effort wide. The central defender and the skipper of the side quickly. Berkane could have been 2 goals up already and the game could be running away from Kwara United. A free kick to the home side. Muritala Lawal. Paul Sampson. Fatoku. Samuel Chisom. The skipper Kabiru is brought down, no advantage, free kick, good call from the center referee, Jindo Hagnadande. Also having a word with the man there, he's not willing to take any nonsense. Abdul Wahid Hasti is the man who's been getting some talking to from the center referee. Kabir Balogun to deliver this set piece into the Berkane box. Litu Tosu between Regagio as well as Jide Fatoku. Or he can choose to go direct if he wants, but he crosses into the box, headed out by Regagio, and booted even further wide. Hafiz Nasiru out wide to Lawal Muritala. Issa Gata Wasiu, he keeps it under control. He wins a free kick. It's taking a little shoving by Regagio. Well, they won't go down, but they're not out of the game yet. We're still very early stages. They will fancy their chances from this set piece. Wasiu Jimo looks like he wants to have a crack. He did score the opening goal of the first game against Duanes. And he went on to score 2. Wasiu Jimo is going to require something spectacular to score from this distance. It's a good effort and a very safe catch from the goalkeeper. He wasn't even troubled by that. Hamza Hamiani in goal for Berkane. He was in goal as well in the 2-0 loss to Wydad Athletic Club in the Botola League. Played very long. Check couldn't get ahead to it. It's headed out by Adebayo. And even falls behind the defense. Adewale very early and comes out to claim the ball. The header from Bakil Al-Hali was looking to fall behind the defense line, just behind Ayodeji Bamdele. Adebayo, Hafiz, decent touch from Fatoku. Now Hafiz has got Muritala running on the overlap. He finds him. Now Wasiu Jimo. Hafiz. A decent defending so far from Berkane. They are everywhere in the defense and everywhere over Kwara United, who are having trouble breaking that defense line. But they come forward themselves now. Gets past one, but not the second man. Hasti. Bar. Masori launches it forward for Otara. The header from Bamdele just sends it out for a throw-in. Throwing to Berkane, and a cross comes into the box. The referee already pulls play back. It was an offside against Cheick Otara. That's coming out late from an offside position. The Harmony boys today will be looking to get something against something over their opponents, even if to get a first leg win. They will take to Morocco. A beautiful touch from Jimo. In support is God Gata. A lovely touch from Jide Fatokun, still going. Eventually just loses out. Check. His touch is too heavy. Kabiru goes backwards to the dismay of the supporters who expected him to go front. Fatokun. Bamidele. Adebayo. Launches it forward for Balogun. It looks to be too much. It's just going to be asking too much. It's cleared out of play by Badi for a throw into Kwara United. Gata. Good pass to find Chisom Samuel in the box. Wasiu just got his back to goal and he couldn't get past Dio. Now they come forward. Adzamaba. He switches it, lovely pass to the other side. He's got Bakil on the overlap. He keeps it in play. Bakil is crossing into the box. And the corner kick to RS Berkane. Very, very sharp counter-attacking move. And Kwara United need to be wary of that. A transition from defense into attack is very brilliant. They need to be very careful and watch their lines if they are to get anything from the game today. Yet another corner kick. Adamaba stands over the ball. Tall players everywhere in the box of Kwara United. Cross comes in, is headed out by Abiodun. Wants to have a crack on the volley. Not the clearness of contact, is headed out again. Now they come forward on the break. Let's get the ball stuck under him, Gata. But he still come forward. Fatoku. It's not got anybody running. Plays it to Kabiru. Wasiu, very bullish attacker. And the decision goes against him. He protests it. Oh, he's got every right to claim that. It was a very 50-50 battle, I should say. He just out-muscled his opposing player, Hamza El Mosoi. Jide Fatoku to Bamidele. Lawal Muritala was very good for Kwara United at the pre-season tournament in Ikene, the Value Jet pre-season tournament. The movements on the flanks haven't been too delicious, but this time the ball again was too heavy for Kabir Balogun from Adebayo. Abdelkarim Badi, decent, launches it forward eventually. Chekotara puts us a little pressure on Bamidele. And the referee giving the free kick in the way of Berkane. Just a lead to misunderstanding, but the central referee have got the final decision. The free kick has eventually gone the way of the Kwara United side. Let's start the word with the assistant referees, 2 on the far side. Kwara United haven't had too much success in the CAF Confederation Cup. It's only their second appearance in the tournament, and the last time they played in the Confederation Cup was way back in 2007. They got to the group stage. It was even difficult to get to the group stage back then. You had to play about 4 qualifying rounds. They played against Dragons of Benin, won the game 3-0 on aggregate. Then played the Algeria side, MC Algiers. They were able to get on 4-3 on aggregate. Then Senegal was the next one, Union Douala. They got a 4-3 win over Union Douala of Senegal before defeating fellow Nigerian side Nasarawa United in the final qualifying round, 2-1. And they come forward now. Paul Sampson just delays a little bit and loses possession. Regagiu plays it forward for Adamaba. Now Jubril Chekota throwing to Kwara United. After getting to the group stages of the CAF Confederation Cup in 2007, in fact, the competition was named the Orange CAF African Confederation Cup. They finished bottom of the group, Kwara United, only able to get 5 points from 6 games. And that was a win against Al Merrick and a draw against Ismaili, and also a draw against Rivers United of Nigeria. So not so much success for them, but if you go way back to the 1999-2000 season, they went as far as the quarterfinal of the CAF Cup. And so they will always remember that in their history. Hamza El Masoui is down for Berkane. Requires a little treatment from the medical staff. You see the handshake between Abdul Wahid ST and Cheikh Otara Jibril. The two players look like they've got a connection between them. Play will be restarted. Free kick to Berkane. Lodged towards Al Hali. Lawal wins possession. It brings it forward for Kwara United. He's got bodies on the way. Finds Wasiu Jimo. Beautiful turn. He switches side now. Finds Issa Gata. He's got Chisom Samuel to the right. Makes use of him. Samuel gets past his man and drives to the byline. Wins a throw-in. Not too many options for Samuel Chisom. That's my namesake, Samuel. A long show from Kabiru. It is really long. Wasiu Jimo, the shot just cannons off Dio, wins a corner kick. A protest for a handball. It's not going to get to this time. Well, it's going to be difficult to get one past this Berkane side when it comes to set pieces. The ball's into the air. Like I said, they've got really tall players. The corner kick. Kabiru to deliver. The referee just having a word with Wasiu and Hamza Regagriu, one of the tallest players. I mean, the two centre-backs for Berkane are the tallest players on the pitch, Dayo, as well as Hamza. An outswinger to be delivered by Kabiru Balogun. It's a very good one. And he cleared their lines not very well. This time Dayo is able to get it out from one captain to the other, throwing to Kwara United. Good shot, Gata. Kabiru is crossing into the box. Is put out for yet another corner. But they're piling the pressure now at the moment, Kwara United. And it is chance after chance, set piece after set piece, and you do feel like somewhere the cookie is going to crack. Kabiru again. And this time's a big header. A point blank save. And even a second save. And the goalkeeper Hamza making himself really big. First to deny Issa Gata, and then Wasiu Jimo should be getting it into the back of the net. But somehow that has stayed out. And big chance, and the pressure remains in the kitchen. And the ball was floated, and you had the feeling somehow that was going to find its way into the back of the net, but Hamza Hamiani making himself really big in goal and denying Issa Gata from really point-blank range. And even the follow-up wasn't a target from Wasiu, and somehow that has stayed out. And the scoreline remains Kwara United 0, RS Berkane 1. Even as we approach the half-hour mark after the game. Berkane, one of the most successful side in the history of this competition. In fact, the second most successful side in the history of the Confederation Cup. It's really difficult to compete against these North African sides. They are the most successful sides in the competition. The goalkeeper is back on his feet and play will continue. Speaking about North African sides, they've got 3 North African sides in Nigeria this weekend. And here's one, Kwara United against Berkane. And the away side are already leading by a 1-0. Wasiu Jimo is really strong and he's been bullish. He wins a free kick for Kwara United in a very decent position. Also, Rivers United face another North African side from Morocco, Wydad Athletic Club in Port Harcourt, and Esperance of Tunisia are in Abuja taking on Plateau United. It's goalless in Port Harcourt and it's a 1-0. Plateau United lead behind against Esperance. Esperance lead Plateau United in Abuja. So it's not going well for the Nigerian sides at the moment, but there's still a lot of time in the game. We're now past the half-hour mark, 31 minutes played. Kwara United 0, RS Berkane 1, and it's a free kick in a very promising position for Kwara United. RS Berkane, once again one of the most successful sides in the competition. Morocco, the most successful country, sets up Wasiu Jimo, and they protest for a handball again, but the ball cannons off a player and goes out for a corner kick. Unlucky again, and it's going to be a corner kick for Kwara United. It's another opportunity to test goalkeeper Hamiani. But this time is Dayo taking on Wasiu Jimo. Ragagu has gone the way of Chisom Samuel. To be delivered, another outswinger, Kabir. It's a good delivery right into the center. The header by Otara and pull it forward. Well, the header out by Muritalala while throwing to Berkane. They're sitting in 15th of 16 clubs in the Botola Pro 1 League. RS Berkane, not a good start to the season, but Morocco is still one of the most successful countries in the competition. They've won 7 of the CAF Confederation Cup titles. Tunisia are the next country with 5. And then there's Egypt with 2. RS Berkane alongside Club Athletic of Raja. They won 2 Confederation Cup title. Gata throwing to Kwara United. They want to take it very long again. Kabir Balogun is behind everything. Everything good on the right hand side for Kwara. Kabir, it's very good. The goalkeeper will come out to claim the ball. No one just approaching it. We look at the top 7 most successful sides in the Confederation Cup, and they've all come from North Africa. CX Safien with 3 goals, 3 titles, I beg your pardon. Etoile de Sahel. We've got 2. Berkane, I've got 2. Raja Club Athletic, I've got 2. AS FAR has got 2. El Ali Sporting Club, I've got 1. And Zamalek of Egypt, I've got 1. A throw in very deep. And they clear their line, Ragagu. Brought down by Bamidele. Very tasty shot. Thinks about having a crack from distance. It is blocked. Kabiru wins a free kick. The referee is still keeping his cards in his pocket. It's been very good officiating from the man from Benin Republic, Jindo Louis Hagnan Dande. They've not got so much success in the home front, and that's speaking about Berkane. They've been in existence since 1938, 36 years before Kwara United was founded. Kabir's free kick is into the box, and the free kick, it goes the way of Berkane. Jide Fatoku just penalized. They've won only 2 domestic trophies in their history since 1938, and the 2 have been the Moroccan Throne Cup. In the Confederation Cup, they are one of the most feared sides at the moment, been one of the most successful sides. As in fact, they are the most successful Moroccan side of the 21st century. They won the Confederation Cup twice. It's not just about winning the Confederation Cup twice, it's about their journey to winning it. In 2018, they lost out in the quarterfinals. And in 2019, they went as far as the finals and lost to Zamalek of Egypt. And thinks about having a crack, decent, but straight out the goalkeeper, Adewale Adeyinka. Then in 2020, they went further from losing in the final to winning in cup themselves, defeating Pyramids of Egypt. The corner kick to Kwara United, and just a decent ball forward. It's causing problems for the goalkeeper and defender. Looks to be one apiece from both our cards. In Abuja, Plateau United have pulled back level against Esperance. The corner this time, an out winger. Goalkeeper comes out to get it. The free kick goes the way of Berkane. Just troubled a little by Wasiu Jimo. Very decent for Berkane at the moment. Hamza Hamiani in goal. It's really proven his worth. He's one of the national team goalkeepers in Morocco. It's not the first choice, not the second choice. Or it's the third choice goalkeeper in Morocco. Well, he's been doing very well here in Nigeria. Even after winning the 2020 Cup, he lost the next time. He didn't get to the finals. Chisholm Samuel. Kabir Balogun regains possession, but they'll get it away. Now Bar for Czech. A lovely touch. He finds a way back to Otara Czech. Adebayo switches it to Wasiu Jimo. Looks to be offside. It's going to be denied this time. Saw it all the way, the assistant referee of the near side. Well, it looks to be a wake-up call for the Nigerian sides on the continent. It's also 1-1 in Port Harcourt. Rivers United have pulled level against Wydad Athletic Club. So it's only here that Kwara United are behind and unable to draw level yet. Jide Fatoku to Lawal crumbles under pressure, but the referee gives that one his way. He looked to have gotten a little pushing from Lamine Camara. Camara was also very pivotal in the center of the midfield for Berkane against Wydad Athletic, though they went ahead to lose that game. But he does keep it in play. Gata finds Paul Sampson, sets up Jide Fatoku. It doesn't take his time, but squares it out to Issa Gata again. It's cut back. It's really poor. They will clear the lines now. I will come right back at them. Jide Fatoku loses possession yet again. Very, very decent turn from Hasti. It went a free kick. But the first booking of the game has gone the way of Kwara United. It is Muritala Lawal who has gone into the referee's book. A final 4 minutes of action at the MJ Arena. It is Kwara United 0, RS Berkane 1. It's been an entertaining first half, not really devoid of action. Unable to keep it in play, throwing to Kwara United. Wasiu, it's a really big battle between Wasiu and Dayo Isufu. And they go all the way back. It's a really pressured pass, but he deals with it very well, Hamiani. Lawal, decent. Issa Gata. Issa finds Chisom Samuel. It goes back directly to where there's pressure. Now Paul Sampson in the box, twists and turns, and the ball eventually stolen off his feet. Now we come forward. Oh, lovely touch. Check Otara, and having to pull a very big tackle from Jide Fatoku. RS Berkane defeated Athletic Club in the finals of the African Super Cup, as the CAF Super Cup. Chisom Samuel. The ball gets out wide to Issa Gata. Back to Chisom. And Gata. The referee thinks about it before getting his whistle sounded, and then the first booking of the game for RS Berkane has gone the way of Hamza El Masoui. Protesting his innocence, Hamza. It looks like another player might be getting a final warning from the referee. Oh, okay, it was a rescinding of the decision. It wasn't a yellow card to Masuri. It got the way of Abdul Wahid Hesti. So yellow card to Wahid Hasty. Our free kick, Kabir Balogun stands over it for Kwara United to level matters before halftime, 45 minutes. A decent cross, goalkeeper gets a hand to it. Wasiu Jimo on the volley. They get past everybody, but Hamiani reacted late but kept it out. Eventually, they haven't really been bad, and it's a really long ball. Otara! Oh, the flag stayed down, and you can't believe how he has just missed that. Totally away from goal, off target. He had acres of space, he had time, but he got the defender closing him down. End-to-end stuff here at the MJ Arena. Paul Sampson wrestled off the ball. Kamara now. Sampson retrieves possession for Kwara United. Fatoku. Wasiu gives it back to Sampson. Now Gata on the left-hand side. And big defender from Dayo, the skipper of the side. It's really strong, stays on his feet. It's cleared out eventually by Badi. Balogun. For 3 minutes of additional time to play in the first half at the MJ Arena. Kwara United still in search of an equalizer. And yet again, the pass from Adebayo is still unable to find Kabir for the opt-in time in this first half. He sees the run, but the pass is just not telegraphed. You see the manager of RS Berkane, Abdelhak Benchika, just signaling to his players that it's additional time, so just kill it and no need to rush forward. Masui, the ball will come for Bamidele. Gets Paul Sampson running on the overlap. Decides to go with Jide Fatoku. Kabiru. Balogun. Paul Sampson is switched side already with Chisom Samuel. The pass into Wasiu Jimo was caught out. A very, very decent play in the middle of the park. Now Kamara. Possession nicked off him by Fatoku. Mehdi Obila has been really good for Berkane in the midfield. But Chisom Samuel now spreads play to the middle. Gata. Jimo Wasiu comes out to get possession. Sampson doesn't really read it. A throwing goes the way of Berkane. Berkane with possession. Hamza Mosoui just right there, unable to keep it in play, but this an attempt. Balogun. Nasiru gets it out wide to Chisom Samuel. Fatoku. The final minutes already. Anytime the referee will signal for halftime. The free kick to Berkane. That already should be the final act of this first 45 minutes. Hamiani to restart play for RS Berkane. Wins the header, Chekotara. Bamdele cushions it to the goalkeeper. Well, first 45 minutes has been really intriguing. Action, end-to-end stuff from both sides, but the scoreline only separated by a single goal scored in the 9th minute by Chekotara, beating the goalkeeper from a very, very decent time. And Kwara United are behind against the champions of Africa and the defending champions of the CAF Confederation Cup. And after 45 minutes at the MG Arena, it is Kwara United 0, RS Berkane 1. Well, it's time to get into the thick of the action. It is time to ensure that they fight for what is left of the dignity. It is time to ensure that they fight for the beauty of the CAF Confederation Cup. From supposedly being a team meant for staff of a company to playing on the second biggest club football stage in Africa. For a second time in its history, Kwara United fight out in the CAF Confederation Cup against a first-time opponent who have traveled some 950 kilometers to Nigeria. Wasiu Jimo brings it under control. Kabir. Paul Samson. Wasiu wants to have a crack from distance. He did get his good power on the rebounds. Oh, he's got it to the back of the net. And that's the first goal. He's going to wheel away in celebration. Paul Samson. Kwara United elated. The first goal of the game very early. And that is how they want to start their CAF Confederation Cup journey in this competition in 2022. So lets him recover. Goes to Chisom Samuel. Chisom cross into the box. Across the face of goal, nobody to apply the finishing touch. Samson Paul picks up the loose ball, drifts in field, gets past his man and strikes for goal from distance. The referee a signal for a penalty. It's ricochet off the arm of the defender, and it's going quickly from bad to worse. Wasiu up against Omar Halidu. Jimo, a goalkeeper gets it the right way, but he finds a way to the back of the net. Wasiu Jimo has put Kwara United 2 goals up. There's one, it's beautiful attacking. He finds a man on the far right hand side. He's got space to strike for goal. Gata to Chisom. The pass is very short. The defending, but Kabir Balogun with a strike from distance. The goalkeeper only able to palm it away because he was drifting. Abdulaziz did say that losing 2 of his strikers who were going to be the big striker now. Wasiu Jimo is given a big set opportunity, gifted a chance, and that's the second goal of the game. Wasiu Jimo, you should be giving him the Siu celebration, but he has his. That's the sound. Let me hear my name. Wasiu Jimo buries it. It's the third goal for Kwara United. 5 minutes from halftime. 10 minutes. He's nursery now. Finds Paul Samson in space on the right hand side. Good strike. On the follow up. Amazing hit. Issa Gata just denied by the goalkeeper. Jide Fatoku. A lovely pass in field to Murila. Wow. The chance drifts into the box. A big hand from the goalkeeper. Ebami Jr. looking to release Daniel Barnabas. And the flag stays down. Barnabas just couldn't find Issa Gata in the box. Good defending. United. Kabir swings one, the goalkeeper gets a good hand to it and almost puts into the back of the net. To Fatoku. Qatar calls for it on the far left. He does get the ball. He's got Barnabas running into the box, but finds Ayobami Jr. on the corner. Was the right idea, but the execution was just not right. Hafiz. It's full time at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena. The first leg of the preliminary rounds of the CAF Confederation Cup. Kwara United 3, AS Douanes 0. We're still halftime here at the MG Arena. Kwara United 0, Berkane 1. A really very entertaining first 45 minutes of action at the MJ Arena. Kwara United unable to get one past their opponent. It was Berkane who went in front first in the 9th minute. A decent strike from Cheikhou Tara. He did well to go in front, and the results from other venues in Abuja, it is Plateau United 2 and Esperance of Tunisia 1. Well, in Port Harcourt, it's still 1-0 between Rivers United and Wydad Athletic Club.
Long time, how it is? When you talk about
We are back out for the second 45 minutes of action here at the MJ Arena. The second qualifying round of the CAF Confederation Cup between Kwara United and RS Berkane. And the visiting side, the champions of Europe and one of the most successful sides in Morocco, get us underway. Most successful side, one of the in the 21st century, I should say. RS Berkane got the goal in the first 10 minutes of action. A very good goal from Jibril Otara. And now they'll look to compound the woes of the home side. And lovely touch from Adama Ba. Kabiru Balogu just there to poke it away. It's a corner kick to the visiting side already in the second 45. The free corner kick is swung in, goalkeeper gets a hand to it and pushed out by Fatuku. Wasiu does well to keep possession. Now Fatuku switches it long to Paul Sampson. It's a decent touch from Paul. And he's put it out to safety. Well, not really safety, it's a corner kick to Kwara United. We'll look to have started on the front foot. It's taken really short. Samson Paul, a chance to deliver into the box. His cross comes, it's blocked for another corner kick. We'll leave it this time for Kabir Balogu. Kabir has got a lot of yellow jerseys to aim at in the box, but it's only the header from the defensive side. Kabiru sends the second one. He hits everybody, Fatuku, but then the turn from Gata still going. Possession stolen off him eventually by Otara, the goal scorer. Will come right back at them. Adebayo, a really poor pass to no one in particular, just hands possession to Berkane. Both sides have given us a very entertaining game so far. They've been both good. Berkane have played well as Kwara United. They've looked always very dangerous anytime they attack the North African side. Kwara United are more of the patient build-up team. Lawal. Badi gets ahead to it now, Kamara. Kamara's pass is caught out by Lawal. And the touch eventually sets it up for Adama. Adebayo there to poke possession off from him. Lawal. Paul Sampson, very heavy touch, but he still gets it eventually. Goes out for a throw-in. to the Western side. The CAF Confederation Cup has gone through a lot of name changes as well. The sponsorship has played a very huge part in the name of the competition. Inception in 2004, the first edition was won by the Accra Heart of Oaks. They played against Asante Kotoko. And from 2004 to 2008, it was called the CAF Confederation Cup. And right from then to 2015, it got its name, the Orange CAF Confederation Cup. And from that period to the 2020-21 season, it was called the Total CAF Confederation Cup. And after that, 2021-2022, the only team to have won it in the Total Energies CAF Confederation Cup era. We're talking about RS Berkane here. This is the second season of the competition being named the Total Energies CAF Confederation Cup. So you can say, maybe you want to joke about it, that Berkane are the most successful side in the Total Energies era. The goalkeeper having to come out his line to do a sweeper job, almost getting himself into trouble. A two substitution for Kwara United is Junior Ayobami, one of the players to come in. Junior Ayobami as well as Taufik. Chisholm Samuel. Chisholm Samuel is replaced by Ahmed Taufik, and the next man to come in is Ayobami Jr. for Paul Sampson. So the two men on the flanks, Chisholm Samuel and Paul Sampson, have been replaced by Taufik and Ayobami Jr. Wasiu Jimo brings it down, possession nicked off him. Throw into Kwara United. Fatoku Taufik, the man who's just come on, his last possession. And they coming forward in pace. Just gets a leg to it, Abiodun, Balogun. Again, that's the poor ball from the defending players of Kwara United, unable to just find somebody in attack when they want to switch play forward. Hamza Hamiani taking his time to restart play, and you can tell why. You're in the lead, you're away from home. It's going to be a very big win to take back to Morocco. And I'm sure they will be flying back with Wydad, currently playing Warlord against 1-1 against Rivers United in Port Harcourt. Kabir launches it forward. Referee is going to get his hand in his pocket, definitely. Wasiu Jimo is going to be booked. The second man to go into the referee's bad book, Wasiu Jimo. Kwara United finished fourth in the Nigerian Professional Football League last season. After 38 games, they amassed 58 points. 2 points behind Rema Stars, who are already out of the CAF Confederation Cup. And 3 more teams from Nigeria still playing in the continent. Plateau United leading Esperance in Tunisia in Abuja, 2-1. Rivers and Wydad playing a 1-0 draw. And even as I was just announcing that Rivers United are playing a 1-0 draw in Port Harcourt, it's Rivers United who have taken the lead against Wydad Athletic Club, 2-1 in Port Harcourt. So the corresponding result in Abuja, 2-1 for Plateau against Esperance. It's only here that the Nigerian sides are behind. Kwara United has still got a lot of time to play for in this half. Taufik Ahmed, who's just coming, does well to keep possession. Junior. Fatoku. Now Taufik on the left hand side. He's got a runner on the overlap, finds Murray on the left, thinks about the cross. His pass is cut out by Kamara. A throw-in to Kwara United. We've witnessed so many changes in terms of signings and also in terms of coaching and managerial sides. If their performance against AS Douanes is anything to go by, then I think they've still got to be wary. Speaking about RS Berkane, they've got to be wary of the threats the Kwara United pose. I do think that the Kwara United side will need to take their chances from afar rather than thinking about riding into the box. I mean, 2 of the goals they scored in the game against Douanes came from hotting the side from way back from the midfield or just close to the box. Goalkeeper unable to gather the first attempt from Fatoku and then pouncing on the loose ball, Chisom Samuel. And so they need to take the chances from afar rather than thinking of riding into the box. And they come forward now on the left-hand side. Lawal. Fatoku's pass is caught out by Badi. Badi launches it forward. Just looking to find Chaki El Barri, who is common. It's interesting to see that RS Berkane have also made a substitution. Adama has been withdrawn and replaced by Chaki El Barri. Ayobami Jr. is very, very slick-footed, even with his foot that is not really looking big. Taufik Ahmed runs at Badi, all towards the bar line. His cross comes in. Wasil Jimo! In the cadence of the crossbar. It was a big opportunity to level matters. He's gone as far as taking that one across the crossbar. They will come again. Kabir Balogu. Now Fatoku gains possession. Ayobami Jr. is bullied off the ball. Play on, says the referee. They come forward. The goal scorer check is brought down, and he protests his innocence immediately. Muritala Lawal, and you can tell why. Oh, that was a big opportunity for Wasil Jimo to open the scoring and bring back Kwara United on level terms. A beautiful run from Ahmed Taufik, who's just come on and taking the player all the way to the byline before cutting backwards. And he lost to play with his back to goal. Talking about Wasil Jimo. And that strike already beat the goalkeeper, but couldn't beat the frame of the goal. And so the scoreline is still the same here. Kwara United 0, RS Berkane 1. So they've started knocking on the door again. Speaking about the home side, and you have a feeling that sooner rather than later, Calvary might just answer them. Just having a little word with his manager, Wasiu Jimo, and coach Ahmed Abdulaziz. His goal scorer, Jibril Chekotara. We'll have to wait for the signal of the referee before coming on. Free kick is taken long, is headed out by Kabiru. He gets back into the pitch. Now Murray Lawal launches the forward for Wasiu. Look to put it forward on the chest for Ahmed. A decent attempt. He's been very bullish. Murray Lawal to Ahmed, very strong, gets past one and he's still going. But his pass, it just wasn't expecting it, Murray Lawal. Kwara United have played in the Nigerian Professional Football League, the top flight of football in Nigeria since 2017. Go all the way back to 1974 when they were established. They were then named the Kwara Water Corporation FC in 1974, and 5 years after that they qualified to play in the National League in 1979. And they've gone through so many name changes. From 1974 to 85, they were named the Kwara Water Corporation. And 85 to 90, Kwara Utility Bombers of Ilorin. 1990 to 1997, they were known as Kwara Bombers of Ilorin. And then 1997 till date, they've named Kwara United FC of Ilorin. And the name looks like it has come to stay, even gaining continental glory, playing in the CAF Confederation Cup for the second time and the CAF Confederation Cup, the CAF competition for the third time in their history. But a free kick again, deep in the half of Berkane on the right-hand side. Kabir Balogun standing over the ball to deliver into the box. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bodies in yellow to pick out in the box. And you will feel like it's a goal-scoring opportunity. They've done so well in terms of recruitment of players. They lost 3 very key players during the off-season. Alao Dambani went to Victoria Pilsen in Czech, Junior Lokosa to Al Rayyan of Qatar, and then Ahmed Kadiri to FC Ahed in Lebanon. The free kick from Kabir Balogun is headed out for a corner kick to Kwara United. Just a little collision between Otara and the goalkeeper Hamani. Still knocking on the door and trying to get back on level terms, Kwara United. Without Athletic Club. They've played 4 games in the Botola League this current season. They've been unable to win any game. They picked up a 1-0 draw against AS FAR And they lost 3 times, and the most recent loss coming against Wydad Athletic Club, 2-0 before then traveling with Wydad Athletic Club to Nigeria 2 days ago. They arrived together. For the other side, Wydad making their way to Port Harcourt, currently behind by 2-1 against Rivers United. Still a long way to go in the season for Wydad, as well as RS Berkane. Wydad Athletic Club are top of the table in the Botola League at the moment. They picked up 3 wins and a draw. And another side still in continental action, AS FAR of Rabat. They're also on the same 10 points, 3 wins and a draw. You search for RS Berkane and they go all the way to 15 of 16 side, just a point ahead of IR Tanger. It's taking time to get back on his feet, Lamine Camara. And the corner kick to be delivered yet again from Kabir Balogun. It's going to be an outswinger. It's got bodies in the box. A decent delivery all to the back post. The header from Wasiu Jimo brought down by Taufik. Back to Wasiu. What does he do on the right hand side? His cross is blocked. Yet another corner to Kwara United. They still puts in a lot of bodies in the box and now looking to defend this with all your lives. You've got every player back for RS Berkane. The cross is low and it's going to be a 3rd consecutive corner. Piling up the pressure and looking for where it's going to break. Just evades everybody. The goalkeeper gets a hand to it. The flag goes up for offside. Issa Gata is coming from an offside position to get contact with the ball. The 2 changes already being readied for RS Berkane. Looks to be Yassin Lebiri who will be coming on. And most likely is going to be the goal scorer that will be pulled out. Play restarts. Ayobami Jr. first to it. Adebayo. Bamidele. Ayobami Jr. Nasiru. Patience and build up for Kwara United. It's not got too many options as well, so you need to keep the ball down. Bamidele finds Muri Lawal. Ahmed Taufik. His pass is booted out by Otara. Check. Lamine, really tall player, gets in front of the small and lanky Ayobami Jr., who is now in possession. Good touch. Nasir loses possession. And they regain it back. Fatoku. A good pass to Ahmed Taufik. Keeps the ball in play. Lawal, Fatoku, Ayobami turns into the box. Wasiu Jimo turns on his man, sets up by Ayobami Jr. And the defender just announced to get a final leg to it, but still not cleared. Gata on the right. Kabir Balogun, Ayobami Jr. Very, very crisp player. Nasiru, Fatoku. A spread play to Ahmed Taufik, comes into the box. Wasiu Jimo is still playing all around the area. Muri Lawal has a crack, is blocked by Bardi, and then booted out by Czech. Bamidele brings the ball down under pressure from the new man Chaki. Possession stolen off him. Adebayo retrieves possession. Muad Fekak as well as Yassin Lebiri are going to come on for RS Berkane. Wasil brings the down and just shoulder, gets past the defender, sets up a metal Taufik, who had no business playing the ball off target, let alone missing it. It was a glorious opportunity. All it needed was a glancing touch. It was a glorious opportunity for Kwara United yet again to get back level. Ahmed Taufik put on a plate for him by Wasil Jimo, and that contact was really delirious and embarrassing, I should say the least. But the changes are going to reel in at the moment. Muad Fekak comes in to replace the goal scorer Chekotara. And then coming in as well is Yassin Lebiri for Adamaba. For Chekotara and Adamaba. It's been very influential since coming on, speaking about Ahmed Taufik. Very bullish and strong attacker alongside Wasil Jimo, who loves to play with his back to goal. Just turn on the defender and get the strike away. He's not been able to find the back of the net, but he's found the frame of the goal once. So many bodies on the ground for RS Berkane, and you will not be surprised, I should say. It's been wheeled out, this time Lamine Camara, and he looks to be in serious trouble. It's going to be a forced substitution for Berkane. To get the ball again, Gata, possession nicked off him, interception. Hamza looking to find Baki, he can't find him now. Fatuku forced backwards and possession nicked off him by the man who's just coming play, Fekak. Hamza throwing to Kwara United. Here's the confirmation of the change to Lamine Camara. Chadrak Muzungu comes in to replace Camara. A throwing. Hamza gets ahead to it, yet another throw to Kwara United. They look to push them further back with this throwing. It's going to be very long, you can tell. Kabir gets along, flicked backwards, and eventually they clear the lines. El Halali. Now all the way back to Bamidele, Ayodeji. Nasiru. Lovely pass in the field to Ahmed Taufik. Gets past one. Now Fatuku slips it for Ahmed. That is the equalizer. It was always coming. They were knocking on the door. Time and time again. Eventually, the door has opened up to them. The cookie is cracked, and Kwara United are back in the game against the champions of Africa. Ahmed Taufik off the bench and onto the score sheet. The skipper Dayo Sufu is down, but Kwara United and the supporters club are up, and you can tell why. They've asked the question several times of the Berkane defense as well as the goalkeeper. The first time of asking for Ahmed Taufik was a really embarrassing attempt, but this time he made no mistake, slid in and he took his chance beautifully. A lively, very, very interesting dunk. He just took the ball into his strike and dinked it over the goalkeeper, Hamza Hamiani, who has been very, very fantastic in the game. A decent connection, I should say, and communication between Ahmed Taufik and Issa Gata, who slipped that ball between the defense to get it back to him. And it's been very, very critical and influential for Kwara United coming on the left-hand side. Just drifts into the heart of the Berkane defense. A lovely give and go. Lovely give and go with Issa Gata, who is now been pulled off and replaced by Daniel Barnabas. You do feel like the way the game is going, we've not seen the last of the action. We've not seen the last of what this game is going to produce for us. We've got 2 goals and you feel like there's going to be one more goal because there's a side in the ascendancy and the champions of Africa really do not know where to look at the moment. But they'll look to just keep their play really decent and maybe see this one out or add to their lead, to their score at the moment, I should say. But Kwara United will be very hungry and look to want to pile up the misery of their visitors. Let's launch forward towards Chaki. Brilliant defending by Morito Lawal to get it forward for Kwara United. Ayobami Jr. Lovely take by Fatoku. Keeps it in play and throwing to Kwara United. Playing with their lives. It looks to have a little bit of trouble. Jide Fatoku. It looks like he's going to be able to carry on without any attention. Just feeling the muscles of his calf a little bit. You can hear the supporters urging them on. The reverse fixture of this game will be holding in exactly 7 days' time at the Stade Municipal de Berkane in Morocco, the 10,000 capacity stadium. You do expect the North African side to fill up the whole of the stadium, and that's one thing they're known for. Chaki just looking for the flag to go up, doesn't get it. Throwing to Kwara United. Giving away possession. Junior Just loses it out late. Clear the lines, Kwara United. Wasiu Jibo cleared in an offside position. The skipper of the side, Dayo Isufu for RS Berkane. They put under serious pressure Ayabami Jr. towards Hamza Amiani. He clears his line. A free kick for Kwara United. Yellow card to the man who has just come on, Chaki Bari. Just looks to have gotten an elbow to the face of Ayodeji Bamidele, challenging for the header. A free kick to Kwara United. Abiodun. Now Bamidele. Fatoku looking to just telegraph that pass where it comes to Bamidele. Taufik wrestles off the defender now. Wasiu Jimo, he's got space. A close one! It's beautiful! Absolutely astonishing goal from Wasiu Jimo. If anybody was going to get a goal for Kwara United, it was going to be Wasiu Jimo. And again, very influential to the goal was Ahmed Taufik. Received the ball, found its way to Wasiu Jimo, who turned and looked at the goal at his mercy. And he called one beautifully into the far corner, beyond the outstretched hand of Hamza Amiani. And that was a really cracking goal. And they're all depleted, and their reaction says it all for RS Berkane. They really don't know what is going on. But Kwara United have responded with 2 goals in the second 45 minutes. Beautiful stuff. Now into the final 10 minutes of the game here in Lagos. I did say we've not seen the last of the goals, and I said Kwara United are in the ascendancy, and they're still coming forward this time. Wasiu Jimo all the way to Ahmed Taufik, who the crowd is really urging on at the moment. It's crossed into the box, it's really tasty. Goalkeeper Hamza gets a hand to it. Play on, says the referee, no free kick or penalty for Daniel Barnabas. All the fans are putting on the show at the moment, and you can tell why. Their team has risen. And they lead by 2-1. And it is the same scoreline all across Nigeria today. In Abuja, Plateau United lead Esperance of Tunisia 2-1. In Port Harcourt, Rivers lead Wydad Athletic Club of Morocco 2-1. And here in Lagos at the MG Arena, it's Kwara United 2, RS Berkane 1. And the champions of Africa are really getting frustrated, and you can tell the referee has got his card out of his pocket. It's going to be another booking for Berkane. Amazing scenes we're seeing here at the MJ Arena. The free kick did come from, the foul did come against RS Berkane. Chariki Bahi was the man who committed the foul. The referee already got his cards out of his pocket, and it was supposed to be a second booking, and the referee realized that the man had been booked before, so let's let him off this time. A final warning for Charki Bari would have been sent off there. Throw into Kwara United, free kick to Kwara United. It's going to be a throw in. Kabir Balogun. Daniel Barnabas, Alvami Jr., Fatoku launches it forward towards Wasiu. Lovely, cushions it on the chest. It goes back to Fatoku, who is still in possession. Now Murita Lalawal on the left hand side. Goes back into the middle. Ayobami Jr. A really, really poor tackle. You can tell, free kick to Kwara United. Another substitution to Berkane. It's Mehdi Ubila, who has been really good for Berkane, who's come off, and he's been replaced by Adil Tahif. And the fans are calling for another goal. It's really a really far and fair distance out, but maybe to pick out someone in the box. Bamidele, a good shot to Abiodun, to the right hand side. Kabir Balogun, a chance to deliver into the box. Wasiu Jimo is calling for it to throw into Kwara United. He wants to take the throw very long. Here comes, Wasiu Jimo rises, doesn't get ahead to it. Dio heads it out for Berkane and played even further back for a throw into Kwara United. Ayobami Jr. We'll just let it be for Kabir Balogun. Another change for Kwara United. It's the man who got them the second goal and put them in the lead, Wasiu Jimo, off to really a pleasant reception from the crowd, and he's going to be replaced by Jimo Ahmed. Kabir Balogun. Jimo Ahmed gets ahead to it, leaves it for the goalkeeper. Wasn't expecting the ball to drop for him, and really poor communication between Dio and the goalkeeper, Hamza Hamiani. And Ahmed just locking him behind. He really didn't know too much about it, but he got a foot onto it and over the crossbar from a really unbelievable range. And you have a feeling that it is final 5 minutes of the game, and there might be just one more goal for Kwara United. And that's because the visiting side haven't really troubled. Berdi gets it out for a throw into Kwara United. Lawal. Another throw towards Daniel Barnabas. Goal kick to Berkane. Really not too much time left here at the MG Arena. Lovely feed from Ayobami Jr. It's crossed. Barnabas! It is beautiful. Take it away from me. Daniel Barnabas and Kwara United are 1, 2, 3 goals up here at the MG Arena, and the scenes are absolutely ecstatic, and the crowd cannot believe their eyes, but they will take the celebration from here back to Kwara and the whole of Nigeria. right at the dying embers of the game. It is a really blistering second half for Kwara United. One team has been the better side in this half, and that is definitely the team that's got 3 goals up at the moment. Lovely skill from Ayobami Jr. to get away 2 defenders, and the cross was absolutely pitch perfect for Daniel Barnabas, and the header was electric. Really beyond the reach of Hamza Miani, who doesn't know what is going on at the moment. And you can even see the bench of the Berkane side. They can't believe it. From being 1 goal up to 3-1 down, well, the scenes are really crazy. Daniel Barnabas, 2 players off the bench for Kwara United, and they have got 2 goals. Ahmed Taufik as well as Daniel Barnabas. Impressive scenes, impressive second 45 minutes for Kwara United, and they will look to see this one out as we enter into the final minutes of 90. Fatoku clears out for Kwara United. They come on the left-hand side still. Hamza Musui. Fekak. Fatoku gets it out to Ayobami Jr. A really harsh tackle, advantage played on. Brilliant defending by Murtala Lawal to get the ball away from Badi. Now the urgency is on the side of the North African. And where you felt they were going to waste time, they did waste time, but I mean, the scoreline is no longer in the favor. In fact, it's even beyond their reach at the moment. Now it's the time of Kwara United to kill the game. There's no more urgency in the game. There's 3 goals for Kwara United, and they will struggle to take this throw-in. Kabir Balogun goes long, tries to find Daniel Barnabas. Can't keep it in play. It's going to be a corner kick to Kwara United. And maybe even a chance for a 4th as the fans are clamoring for another goal. The pressure is getting worse for RS Berkane. Kwara United are staying in the kitchen and cooking everything. It's going to be an absolutely delightful meal in Kwara and the whole of Nigeria tonight. Rivers United still in the lead in Port Harcourt. Plateau United in the lead in Abuja. Kwara United in the lead here in Lagos. And we're going to be eating Gucci in the whole of Nigeria. Kabir Balogu delivers very good cross, headed out by Chaki and butted even further forward. They come all the way to Bamidele Ayodeji. His cross is long. Can't keep it in play. Ayobami Jr. Well, just forces them into a touch. Now Junior. Play on, says the referee. Nasiru, Lawal are enjoying their football right now, Kwara United, even to the enjoyment of the fans. Nasiru. Kabir Balogun, delightful to watch. Ayodeji goes into the middle, too heavy for Ayobami to chase. Hamiani Hamza, the third choice goalkeeper for Morocco, is considered 3 today. Maybe if they did come with the first choice goalkeeper, they would have considered 1. Murtala Lawal takes on his man, free kick to Kwara United. It's going to be one for the history books here today. It's going to be a delightful comeback to tell the story. And for everybody who has been a part of this game and part of this history for Kwara United, they will go back home and be able to tell the story time and time again, year after year, that Kwara United came from a goal down against the champions of the CAF Confederation Cup and the champions of Africa to pick up 3 goals to 1, a win, here at the MJ Arena in Lagos. We are in the dying embers of the game, and the referee might pull the plug any moment from now. Still coming forward now, Bali. Still in possession, switches play to the left side, finds Mosui. Ahmed Jimo gets ahead to it. Now Balogun, Kabiru clears it out. A throw into Kwara United. It's been a really fantastic afternoon and evening, I should say, here in Lagos. Well, the sun is out, even the floodlights are still on. Offside flag against Daniel Barnabas. Looking to make do with whatever is left of the time. It's Isufu, put under pressure by Albami Jr. and played very long. Taufik Ahmed, very instrumental. The free kick to Berkane. Well, it's a 3-1 lead, 3-1 advantage to take back to Morocco for Kwara United in exactly 7 days. A play against RS Berkane at the Stade Municipal de Berkane. Oh, looking to pull one back, but very big save from Adewale Adeyinka. Point blank save, I should say as well. But they are knocking on the door. A second goal for Berkane will be very critical. Well, 90 minutes are up. The Orange Boys have been peeled. The champions have been pounded and squeezed. And Kwara United are going to be taking the juices back to Kwara after a delightful victory. Cheikh Otara puts RS Berkane, the champions of Africa, in front in the first half. And a fantastic second half showing from Kwara United. Ahmed Taufik gets to the first goal. Wasiu Jima with the second. And the third, a beautiful header from Daniel Barnabas. It is sweet, it is beautiful, absolutely delightful. Kwara United have taken a 3-1 lead into the second leg, and it's ended here at the MJ Arena in Lagos. Kwara United 3, RS Berkane 1.
68,000. First and 44. That's straight.
Now then, only the comment. People don't see.